Hello, listeners. Just before we begin, I'd like to remind you what you are about to hear is a pure work of fiction. While the events that are based upon, the Winter War, which started in November 1939 when the Soviet Union rolled its tanks and artillery into Finland and called it security, are very much a real series of events. The Winter War, which was a clean name for a dirty, freezing, humiliating affair, fought in forests that swallowed armies into the darkness that lasted weeks. Men froze, vanished, and were erased so completely that paperwork had to invent deaths for them later. This scenario is not an attempt to reconstruct these events. And yet, during the war, particularly in the northern wastes in the Kola Peninsula, the mountains the Sami people had names for long before Moscow learned how to spell them, reports accumulated that never made it into the archives proper. Patrols that returned somehow wrong, units broken and fled from nothing visible, compasses spinning uselessly, radio operators screaming about figures moving uphill against the wind. Soviet political officers wrote them off as cowardice, hysteria, or Finnish sabotage. The Finns, however, knew slightly better. One mountain in particular appears again and again in the marginalia, and that is Vottovaara. Locally feared and avoided, a place of stunted broken trees, bizarre stone formations that seem very, very deliberate, yet almost impossible, and a silence so complete that it feels like a pressure on the skull. Even now, decades later, hikers report lost time, hallucinations, and the sensations of being watched by something patient and profoundly unimpressed by them. Locals had older explanations. Native people always do. And that is where we join this story. Yes, this is fiction, but how much of what it is based on is not real? I'll leave you to decide that yourself. We hope you enjoy. New year, new game. And what else do we have?
Snacks! Sneak!
Right. Let's see if you can figure out what this one is.
You know what?
They look like a similar brand to the
They look
ones
like normal chip.
that I thought were kind of grassy.
Cheese.
The look on those faces is priceless. Something tells me you don't like them,
No.
which I can totally appreciate.
They're kind of mix of quavers and the curly ones, the ones I used to have.
Those are quavers.
Oh, duh. and then you got the what they're called? The normal chips, the normal crisps that you normally get in a lunchbox.
Yep.
The cheese and onion ones. That those two mixed together, kind of what it tastes like.
So what would that make it if you put all that together?
Bad flavor.
Very true. But for once, Tilly, are you sticking with your answer?
Yeah, it is very cheesy. I do agree with Tilly.
Yeah,
Mac and cheese flavor.
I don't really like the taste of it.
No, those aren't great.
No.
That's fine. So instead,
Yay!
we have peanut flips.
Yay!
Right.
Haha!
The game can begin.
When we finish this packet.
Yeah. These are so good.
Oh, I missed these.
Yeah.
My Daughter's Keeper presents The Menk of Khibiny, an Eat the Reich scenario by yours truly. Episode 1, Frozen Waste. The Gellhorn twins find themselves in an all too familiar situation. You've been awoken and wheeled in to what you've begun to think of as the meeting room. Behind the two-way mirror, you see the Major as usual, but there's a strange new figure next to him. A rather pale-faced, gaunt-looking man looks official. The Major switches on the intercom and addresses both of you. Good work on your last mission, Gellhorns. That was certainly a blow to the Bosch.
Thanks for the joke.
We have, however, a rather sensitive matter. Now, the army cannot be directly involved in this, so I will leave you in the capable hands of Mr. Kreller here. He will explain your mission to you. All I will say is best of luck to you, guys. And he leaves the room.
Great.
And the pale-faced man steps forward. The Ministry has learnt of a worrying development this winter. Tell me, do you two know anything of Finland?
All I know is that I really want to go there. That's all I know about it. Really nice too.
Well, that is good then, as that is where we are sending you. You see, Stalin decided he was going to use the opportunity to invade. And so far he's been very successful. For the most part, the War Office has ignored their advances because we have an agreement. I don't know why we would ever do this, but we've intercepted some communications. Things are not going well for them in the far north. It seems they have lost a great deal of people. The general in charge has been sacked and replaced because of this disaster. But what is more worrying is the NKVD special operatives have gone missing in the area. We thought this was just another battlefront. It seems otherwise. We want you to get in there, discover just what is going on, report back, bring back specimens if possible. There is not a lot of information I can give you other than be careful. We have no interests in that area, and should anything happen to you two, well, we have plausible deniability. The question is, do the two of you agree to this mission?
I mean, I've been standing here for a little while, so I kind of have to. My legs
Yeah,
hurt.
you're strapped to a security table, basically, wheeled in like a hospital table. Yeah.
Whee!
Okay. You get wheeled off, and you're used to this bit at this point.
Oh,
You tool up, load it up.
And get the boom boom.
Yes. And after your last mission, Svergi specifically asked for some better range, and you pick up a little bit of equipment that has been specially designed for you. It's a mortar cannon, but it is mobile. You sling it on your back as if it's a tiny bazooka. And there you go. Your coffins await you. You're loaded up, and before you know it, you're airborne.
yay.
Which one of you wants to make a roll?
Me.
Okay.
Yep, give me a roll.
So 2 or 1?
Just one dice.
Just one.
2.
Ooh. Now, as you remember, in this game,
Oh, yeah.
anything under a 4 is a fail.
I know.
This happens every time, too.
I like it actually. As long as I land. That's all
Okay.
matters.
Some hours into the flight, there is a sudden and unexpected noise from the engines, and you hear the voices coming from the other end of the aircraft. Even through your drop coffins, you can hear
that something has gone wrong.
Great.
You hear an intercom message.
Oh, yeah.
Our engines are freezing up. We cannot continue. We're going to have to drop you now. In 5, 4, 3, 2. You hear the bay doors open, and as the pilot hits the last number, you feel the lurch of being dropped from altitude, and you begin to make your descent towards the earth. Both of you give me one roll.
Okay. Thanks, Toby. 3. No, it's not bad. It's only 1 off.
As you're dropping, you can hear the wind. And through the porthole, you can just about make out, well, you can make out what's outside, which is a complete whiteout. It looks like it's snowing heavily.
Snow! Yeah, it's gonna make us soft, man.
And cold.
The concerning thing is, though, you notice that the outside cold is beginning to penetrate your coffin. Ice crystals are beginning to bloom across the inside of your coffin as you
Do I really have to boom my coffin?
Yes. This is how you get delivered. You're basically dropped like a bomb.
Yeah.
You know this.
Then I like explode like a bomb. Boom.
Let's have another roll each again,
Okay.
and let's find out how you will land. That doesn't look good on either of
1.
you. Ooh.
Same.
Your coffins hit the earth hard.
Well, later can explode. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
You're used to this by now. You know that as soon as impact happens, every single bone in your body is going to shatter, and then you feel the instant of the blood bursting. Only it doesn't shower you as much as it usually does.
Right.
The blood has begun to freeze and descent.
Oh, that's cool.
I need a boom, boom. I need to go boom, boom.
You find yourself returned. However, this is not going to be a good start for either
Can I
of
do
you.
boom, boom? I want to boom, boom.
I think we will have to do that when we get out because, you know, the kind of
You rolled a 3, didn't you, Tilly?
On my ability.
That one you just rolled. It was a
Oh.
3, wasn't it? The one you just rolled.
No, we
No?
both got 1.
You both got 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Cray is just dazed, and you do find yourself snapping off a blood icicle and licking it like a lollipop as you realise that you've landed upside down as well. So you're going to have to pry your way out.
Oh, great.
Zvergi, you feel spiritually drained. You've
Monday.
managed to come back, but neither of you has come back fully this time. And both of you have landed upside down. Let's have... You're basically trying to get yourselves out, so let's have brawl rolls from both of you.
Okay, I got paid. I got paid.
6.
No, you don't add them up. You just take them individually.
2 and 4.
So that's 1 success.
Yeah.
I see a 6 there, definitely.
2, 2, and a 6.
That's fine. Yeah, so the 2s you ignore, but that 6 is a double success. You just fling back. The coffin just opens as if you've just burst into a room. And you find yourself in the freezing Arctic winter. Late winter.
Okay.
No, actually, early winter.
Okay.
Okay.
Not too bad.
This is obviously the first serious snowfall,
Great.
and it's a little bit early. Both of you stand there, tooled up in the cold.
All around you can see strangely stunted trees. They seem awfully small and gnarly, and of course, this time of year they're completely bare as well. But in front of you, you can clearly see the point of target, Mount Vottovaara.
The mountain which you have been sent to. You were lucky, you actually landed fairly close to where you need to be.
Great.
But there is no obvious path. You find yourselves ankle deep in snow already, and it's coming down hard.
Okay.
Let's
You need
have...
boots.
You're wearing... you're wearing combat boots, You're at least wearing decent gear.
True.
Let's have search rolls from both of you.
Okay. Again, 2 and 4.
So that's one success.
Uh, 5, 3, 2.
One success. It's difficult to see through the snow.
Yeah.
But you can just make out what looks like the remains of a camp at the edge of the tree line, moving towards the mountains. You might be able to take shelter there and work out your position, take a look at the maps that you've been issued with, and try and figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Is that where you're going to head?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There might be warm stuff. Oh, I don't know.
Shelter probably would be useful right now.
True.
Both of you give me a constitution roll.
Okay. Oh, yay, different. 4, 5.
Oh, so you got 2 successes. You failed.
Yeah. Well, almost.
You're struggling in the cold.
Oh, do you need a
You
hug?
will have to, for your next round, whatever you do, you will take a penalty dice, because you're going to find things difficult to do. So we will have to roll 2 dice and take the worst of the 2 scores.
Oh, I had
Okay.
to do that.
It's not a lot of fun,
No, it's really not.
because you can have a really good roll and a really bad roll at the same time.
Yeah,
No.
then they're just done for.
As you walk closer, even through the snow, you can see that the ground is not very even. But it's not just ground you're stepping on.
Can we levitate?
There seem to be lots of bodies.
Any blood?
Not that, well, there's blood on the ground seeped into the earth, but it's no use to you because it's dead blood.
I got an idea with the dead bodies.
We could use them as warmth.
Yeah.
Oh, they're frozen stiff. They're like icicles.
Oh, then I can use them as weapons.
You probably would end up just shattering them.
Yeah.
They look like icicles. They are completely frozen.
I can use as food and just throwing stuff.
You can't eat them.
No,
You can't
you
eat.
can't. You need live blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you just throw that thing so you can strike enemies? Use the arms as throwing
No,
throwing
you said
stuff.
they're frozen like icicles. Any attempt to do anything to them would just shatter them. They appear to be a small detachment of Finnish soldiers. These obviously were the last of them. They all appear to have been shot. And the snow is beginning to cover them up.
Okay, so we're dealing with people who are armed with guns this time.
Well, you are in the middle of a war zone.
Sure.
We did that in the first one. We had to do with people who have guns.
Right. You make it to the somewhat battered and beaten tent, where you can stop and look at your map.
Okay.
On your map is marked a location partway up the mountain.
Part where? So we didn't
It
walk
looks
too far.
It looks like there's a cave system,
Okay.
but it's not mapped. There are also some notes with a little bit of information that was gathered. The local people, the Sumi people, consider this place to be evil,
Ooh.
full of bad omens, and they warn about the standing stones that are found in this area. But the information that you've got tends to suggest that wherever that radio signal came from, was somewhere around these caves. And it looks like there was a battle here some time ago.
Do we know how long? Can we tell?
With the frozen earth? No, probably not. Try and use a search roll to see if you can find any evidence that tells you how long ago this was.
Oh! Hey! 6-4!
Ah, that's
too
a
bad.
success and a double success.
Can I also?
Yeah, you can go as well.
So then we both know?
Yep.
Well,
make sure.
if Tilly passes, we will both know. Or not.
Yeah, I got 2 4s and a 3.
So that's 2 success. Yeah.
Nice.
Between the two of you, doing a little bit of searching around the tent, in what's left in the tent, and even on some of the bodies. Between you, you manage to find some information. It actually looks like whatever happened here must have happened at least back in the winter. It looks like most of this is left over from around January, February time.
Okay.
And it looks like they've been here for some time. And the last of these soldiers probably were killed fairly recently. They were obviously holding out.
Aww.
The majority of them, the ones that were left to die, have been here for some time. Having discovered that whatever happened here happened some time ago,
Yeah.
you have... there's no point in you staying here. There's very little chance. But if you... Tilly, do you want to give me another constitution roll? See if you've had a chance to recover. Which one's the better one?
They're both.
Oh, both the same?
Yeah.
What we got?
4.
That's fine then. Yeah, the stop in the tent has allowed you to recover somewhat. It's still cold, but you feel slightly better. But you realise the longer you stay outside, the worse it'll be for you. But you are going to have to travel on from here. You think you can work out a path up to the mountain. However, let's have a search roll to see how well you can do this. Let's do this properly.
3-6.
Ooh, that's about double success there.
4 2 6.
So that's a success and a double success. You both see through the snow as you're ascending what looks like a trail, although it's beginning to be covered by the snow. You think you see a squad of soldiers coming down the mountain. They seem to be moving quite slowly.
Okay. They look friendly. So we need to know.
They appear to be moving slowly, almost as if they're not sure where they're going. But they're just, but if they're, just regular soldiers, it could very well be that they can't see as well through the snow as you can with your vampire senses. What do you want to do?
Maybe we'll just kind of avoid them just in case, just in case they are.
That's a very good idea. I like that.
Can I make him go boom boom?
No, probably not from this range.
Well, you might, but I don't
Can I
think...
use my gun?
You can give me a sneak first.
A sneak and then...
Yeah, sneak first, because I think you would want to avoid...
4 5.
2 success. What about you, Matt?
Oh, am I also...
Yeah, both of you.
Okay. 3, 2, 6.
So that's a double success. You both dive behind a snowdrift.
Okay.
And as you do so, you see them move up slightly. They appear to be heading in the general direction of what you can see is the pathway.
Okay.
And if you want to give me a search roll to see if you can spot anything more about them now that they're a bit closer.
Oh, 2-2.
Yeah, so you don't... So yeah, Cray doesn't see anything.
That's a shame.
4, 4, 5.
Ooh, 3 success.
Well done.
That's why I like that.
Cray's obviously getting a little bit snowblind.
Yeah.
But Zvergi realizes there's something not right about these soldiers.
I knew it. I called it.
They don't look right. You're not familiar with the uniforms. They're in winter gear of some sort, but you don't recognize any insignia. But they also seem quite dirty, as if they've been wearing these uniforms for a very long time. They've had no chance to return to base properly. And the way they stumble and shuffle makes you think, are they even alive?
Thank you for joining us on this week's descent into tabletop mayhem. If you enjoyed the episode, or at least survived it, please take a moment to rate and review My Daughter's Keeper wherever you listen. It helps us summon more listeners from the void and keeps the dice gods appeased. If you want to get episodes early, hear bonus content too weird for public release, hang out in our community Discord, or even join us for special Patreon exclusive games, then head on over to patreon.com/My Daughter's Keeper and throw us a coin or two. Until then, we'll be back next week with more horror, hijinks, and probably someone forgetting what dice to roll. Until then, stay weird, keep your snacks close, and whatever you do, don't split the party.